Deauthorization. That sounds like a very scary concept, speaking as an author. If I've got some time, I will read some bits from my new novel called The City of Thieves, which is a work in progress. But I'm assuming that many of you will have read The Stone Crown. And so I'm going to talk about landscape and memory, which for me are probably the two most important elements in my writing. Can you hear me at the back? Yeah. As a fiction writer, of course, I make things up. It's part of my job description. I enjoy creating worlds, making up characters, putting them on the page, giving them voices. The bit I like perhaps most of all is when they get up and walk and talk of their own volition. In other words, they just appear on the page from goodness knows where. They step outside, from outside the boundaries of the page and come and talk to me. But that's usually a fair way into the story, whatever story that I'm working on. It doesn't happen straight away. Like most writers, I start with that blank piece of paper. Even on a computer, it's still usually white. It's intimidating. It's difficult. Every time I start out on a new project or sit down after a break, going back to something I've been working on, I wonder, will those black squiggles appear? Will they form words? Will they form phrases? Will it become a story? Or will I just sit there sucking the end of my pencil like I used to do in school, waiting for inspiration for that composition or essay that I never completed? Sometimes in an idle moment, I ask myself, where do those sentences come from? Where do the paragraphs come from? Well, obviously they appear out of my head, out of my imagination, out of my experience, out of what I've seen and heard and read. But for these elements to become fiction, for the story to grab hold of my readers and take them on a journey, I need something extra. I need my imagination to kick in, big time. Without imagination there would be no Ratty or Mole, no Middle Earth, no Quidditch. Sorry.
Away, straight in like that. And same with an axe. I've got to be, he has a longer reach, so I've got to be careful. It's very important keeping that reach right. Can you just do a quick, a very slow one?
Just regular?
Yeah, regular slow. I think I'm dead. That's probably about half.